Oh, no.
You're doing really well considering
Look,
it's
now the
inverted.
vertical hold's gone.
Welcome, Fallout fans. You've come to the right place. I'm Jeffrey Vega with IGN, and today we're going to look at the brand new Fallout Pip-Boy 3000 replica. I'm here with the co-founder of the wand company, Chris Bernardo. You guys have made a Pip-Boy before, so why make another Pip-Boy now, and what is new about this?
Well, obviously there are a number of different Pip-Boys, and it would be great to make all of them, to be fair, because they're lovely things. The first one we made, the 76 Pip-Boy, we made it as a kit because we were under extreme time pressure to make it before the game launched. We made one for the TV show, and now I guess we're becoming the guys that make Pip-Boys, I suppose. So we decided to go for this one. I just got to lift it off its stand there and show you.
There it is.
Yeah, the same Pip-Boy was obviously, as you know, in Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. So that gave us a chance of making a Pip-Boy that could do both those things. So yeah, this is why we've done this.
And you worked with Bethesda on this, obviously. It's an official partnership. Like, how much do they kind of say, like, okay, here's how we want to, are they giving you kind of like direction in terms of like actually building out the game? How does that work?
They are. To be fair, they've given us a lot of help, but when they first saw it, they just sat there with their mouths open. It is the real, I mean, for them to have designed it and worked on it for years, and then to see it come to life and be really real is mind-blowing. I mean, when I had the first meeting with them, my business partner, Richard, wrote to me and emailed me and said, what did they say about so-and-so? What did they say about this? And I said, they couldn't say anything. They were just sitting there with their mouths open, looking at it, going, "Oh my God, that's incredible!" So yeah, it was quite cool from that point of view.
Okay, I'm really excited about this Pip-Boy because I know it's from Fallout 3 and I know it's from Fallout New Vegas. But this singular Pip-Boy 3000, you can switch between Fallout 3 mode or Fallout New Vegas mode. Tell us how that works.
You can. In fact, it has thousands of entries in it, and if I'm on this screen at the moment, I want to switch. I'll just go here. I'll scroll down to where it says Fallout 3, and I'll press this like this, and you can see that it changes to New Vegas mode.
With a song.
With the beginning of it.
Jingle.
And then it has the color changes, and you get all the screens that you would get in the New Vegas Pip-Boy. It is effectively two products in one.
Show me like kind of like so you turn it on and you have the home screen.
Well, I'll tell you what, let's do a turn off.
Okay. That's going to sound so good on these mics, all these little sound effects.
Well, the idea is because it's a CRT in the universe, so we try to make this thing, of course, as you know, it's an LCD, in-plane switching LCD actually, which is really nice. But you want to make it look like a CRT, so you've got this lovely curved screen in the front of it, and then you've got these effects. If I hold this button down, I've held it a long time, 3 seconds to turn it off. If I press it again, turn on, you'll see these lights will glow as it comes on. And then you get the startup sequence, you get the slight wobble of the screen. There are other things you can do to make the glitching more persistent. You can adjust the threshold of the glitching.
Oh, I love that.
I mean, it is pretty cool. There's a mode where when you tap it, it glitches more. And stuff like
no
that.
way.
So we can probably get there. Let me see if I can find that mode, because that's pretty cool. I'm just going to go to. So there you go. You see, so right now we're in this persistent glitching. If I tap it, you can see it glitching more. You can see the screen wobbling.
Yeah.
And then there will come a time when it starts to do the vertical hold goes and stuff like that. And the only way to solve it is to tap the screen. So you can set up a few functions like that.
That
really
is
cool.
I feel like that goes beyond replica. That's just straight up immersive. I mean,
it is. It has an accelerometer inside it, which means that we can measure its movement in certain things, and we can use that to do stuff. So one of the cool things it does is it has a fake radiation sensor in it,
of course.
where as you tilt it, the radiation Geiger clicks get longer. So you can prank people by going up to them and seeing how radioactive they are. How about this is the coolest thing? It has a radio, and the radio has a signal strength detector inside. So it is in fact a real radiation detector, because obviously radio waves are electromagnetic radiation, and it can sense when they're stronger and when they're weaker. And it has a little bar graph that goes up when you're doing that.
Oh man, okay. That I will need everyone to know that it is technically not real radiation.
It's not
but ionizing.
Hang on. It's not ionizing radiation, but it is real radiation.
It is real radiation. That's right. Yes, I don't. Yeah, no, that's true. Because I don't want to. I'm worried if I go somewhere toxic. It's really just the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I just know that there's so many different kinds of features, and is there one that particularly you were very excited about
It has the game Atomic Command on it, and that itself is amazing to play. It's great fun.
Can we see what it looks like?
You can. Whether I can play it without looking at it, I don't know. So I'm just going to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it around. I'll go along to MISC. Then I think it's here. You can see the holotape, the little picture of the holotape. And if we go like that, you can see the game. We'll try and play it back to front so I can show you. Here we go. There we go.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I can't. Oh, no. I'm going to be useless. Oh, no.
You're doing really well considering
look,
it's
now the vertical hold's gone. Damn.
Oh, that's cool. That is cool. That's like that's so much happening at once.
So there you go. It's quite immersive from that point of view. Didn't realise the vertical hold was going. That game is amazing, and there's no two ways about it. It's very good to play. In fact, if I was playing it the right way around, I wouldn't say I'm hot at playing the game, but I can actually play it. It's great fun.
You know, I was looking at the specs. I saw there was an LED torch, which is new to this Pip-Boy.
There is an LED torch, and it's the first time we've done this. In fact, if I just turn this around, you look at the back, you've got a couple of new things. Obviously, you've got the normal USB-C for upgrading it and for powering it and basically whatever. Then you've got this high brightness torch tucked away in the back here, and then you've got a headphone jack for headphones. But let's turn on the torch. I'd probably max out your your cameras. It's really bright.
Wow!
I wouldn't look at it.
It's gonna look so good for like cosplayers. They're kind of they're going
and it's to be fair, it is good enough to use in the dark. I mean, it's
like vertical.
It's called that's being persistently doing it. So
right, yeah. I love that that's a feature that you want to make it look broken.
I can select that to be off. So then it does the normal, just gentle glitching that it should do.
I love this. And so are there any other like kind of favorite kind of screens that you like love to interact with in this?
Well, there's another favorite function that I'd like to talk about.
Yes,
and
please.
that is that, so obviously you've got these lights here. If I turn it off, I do a long hold. It says it's turning off. And then when I turn it on, you'll see these lights glow up. I think we've already done this, but I'm going to show you something else. Before I do that, I'm going to lean down.
Of course.
And get this charging cable. It comes with its own charging cable. If I plug the charging cable in, there we go, you'll see that as if it was powered by some kind of nuclear, shall we say, vacuum tubes, these lines glow. Now, this isn't really canon, because they don't glow in the game. But
it's canon for your bedroom nightstand.
It totally is. There's a PCB in there, and we were thinking, what if we had lights that shone down, and we had this thing actually coming out at the bottom? It looks really cool. And as it's charging, they pulse very gently, and then when it's fully charged, that's
so neat. And that's got to probably look really cool.
Yeah,
on the
it
stand
does.
Too,
Let me
right?
just put it on the stand. There you go. If you see on the stand, it kind of glows down. Because every time you make a stand, I always say to Richard, this is my business partner, I always say, I'd like to have lights in the stand. I'd like the stand to glow or do something, because the stand for a collector is such a big part. We call this display grade. That's a thing that, for obvious reasons, that you can display it. And I always want the stand to do something really good. I mean, the stand itself it's one area where we get to design the thing ourselves.
Right.
So here this is a solid sort of slab of aluminium that's machined out, and then you've got this sort of comb that fits into these things and sort of holds it securely like that.
So I could plug this, I could keep this plugged in forever and have it on my nightstand and just have it as an alarm clock?
You can. One of the things that really bugs me about clocks on my nightstand is they're too bright, even when they're dim. They light the whole room up. Do you remember you put it on at night and you think, oh, that's not very bright. And then you wake up in the middle of the night and the whole room's illuminated by your clock. Well, this has an ultra dim mode where it's so faintly on that at night when it's dark, you can just see it.
I feel like people are going to revisit the games after like getting something like this. They'll be like, oh man, this is exactly 1-to-1.
One of the things that was interesting about designing it is the design for the catch on the bottom, because actually the one that you get in the game, it's locked onto your arm and you never really see them taking it on and off. And the other Pip-Boys that have come, I guess, since this one, like the 76 Pip-Boy and the Fallout 4 Pip-Boy, all had catches that you could actually see, and then you'd have the design along with that. But this did not have a catch. So what we've done is we've designed a catch that's flared in with the metal part, and then you press this in here, and then it opens again upside down. There you go. So with the memory foam cuff inside, and then when it shuts, that just clips in like this.
And then this will also come with a new spacer bar.
It does, because this is a fixed diameter, and that is part of the design. We can't really change that. So if you have a slightly larger arm, there's a spacer bar that goes in underneath that extends the diameter, extends the circumference slightly.
Yeah, especially if you're very strong like I am and you have big muscles.
You've worked out,
of course.
Obviously. So one last thing I was going to say. Obviously, it's not entirely die cast, but it's quite a lot of it is die cast. This whole front portion here and these bits coming down here, this is die cast metal. So if you feel the weight of it, I would like to pass it to you, and I will later. You can feel the sort of mass that it's got.
Yeah.
Fans who want to, shall we say, distress it, it will come like this. Fans who want to distress it a bit can chip off the paint. This front part here is all metal, and when you chip it off, what you get is the bare metal underneath.
Oh, great.
So that will be quite cool. Jeffrey, thank you so much for having me on. It's been a pleasure telling you all about the Pip-Boy.
I'm going to take that if you don't keep a close eye on it. Well, Chris, thank you so much for your time. You'll be able to pre-order the new Fallout Pip-Boy 3000 replica on IGN Store starting November 17th. For everything else Fallout, keep it locked to IGN.